Well, it's still on the channel essentially, but
Yeah, yeah. It's a bit
so hopefully that will be it fixed. Let me just put it in the Discords, etc. So let's get track map up, some telemetry on the board.
So we back live again, Chris?
Yes.
Lovely. There's a Ferrari already out onto track. Serge's going to be taken to the track first. And nice and early for him. And I think on the Red Bulls, Mitch as well. And on the Williams cars, which I think is Matterman. Yes. And they're all coming out now.
So that is me, lets me flick and get onto the chat. So that is me now, hopefully got the stream back up. I think we should be on par with the actual times. I've got 16:52 in the stream, 16:44 on my screen, so we've got about 5-second delay. So we now have rectified, guys, sorry, we do apologise for the small delay there and the stream dropping out and coming back up. There was about a 5-minute delay that we wanted to rectify, which we now have.
Yeah.
And for some reason my phone is trying to play the stream in a 180p, which is not very good. So good evening all. So guys, please please take the like that you put in the last video and stick it on this new one, because that last video will be taken away.
So Ferrari about to start his flying lap in the final corner now. He's on the mediums, so
a lot of drivers I see that as well.
Yeah, that's a very interesting one. That it's a very interesting strategy call.
A little birdie told me as well that just to spice things up a little, Glock was going to possibly not run qualifying.
Oh.
So I am intrigued to know if that is still his plan. And their Sergeant picked up an early invalidation, and this is what people need to watch massively in qualifying. Going out and pushing really early, well, is sometimes not the best idea at USA, because the last thing you want to do is invalidate your first run, then come out and invalidate your second run, and then you're trying to push as well as get a clean lap in your last run. So nice and smooth.
So
don't be silly, Glock. No apologies, mate. We all get there. We understand how it feels at times, mate. And time away, if that's what's needed, nobody can take that away from you. Not at all. Oh, so he's going out for quali in this one. Glock, I wish I was racing. I'm faster than you here.
Oh God.
Sorry. I had to fling it in there. Come on, Jensen. It's my only bit of glory against him.
If Glock, well, it depends. Does he come out? Does he not? If he does,
I think he's saying he'll be skipping qualifying after this one. So I think he's coming out to get some track position. So who is our lead? Guys in the back straight. Let me try and find something.
He wants to do quali here because doing quali at Spain, he's not going to be on pole if he goes to the mediums. That's the thing, is Spain skipping quali is a very OP strategy. That
I think Lee Nell is going to be one of our first guys. That'll be an invalidation. Unfortunately, he's went very wide. The second to last corner.
See Parsley.
What for the win? Easy prediction done.
33-2. I mean Parsley. Yeah, name's wrong here.
But SPW slots in a 33-2.
Yeah.
No time between the laps on different tyres, so
yeah.
SPW will have time to find. Maybe he had a small mistake in the lap. Maybe just went for the easy lap to get a time on the board and not invalidate his first run.
Nelly might get a 31, 32.
Let's get on board with Nelly. 32-4 for Nelly. Bossman coming into the last sector. I think we've got Surge just ahead on a valid lap. No, he's behind, so I think it might be Yusuf. Yep, oh, and Yusuf's bailed out his lap. He's coming in the box. So we'll go on board with Bossman as he comes through the second to last corner. Hits the apex well, doesn't let it drift wide and pick up the invalidation. Braking just before the line, snatches an inside lock up, maybe not cost him too much, good in the power, uses all the curb. 31.5 on the medium compound. Oh, Jensen, we know why Glock is not doing not doing qualifying today. Because Boastman is in the lobby, and Glock knows that Boastman will give him a fight, and if he really wants to win this race, he kinda needs to be there against Boastman.
Yeah, he's out on the tyres now. Remember what he did in Hungary though, Glock? Like, halves weren't ready for him in the pits, and then that stint on those mediums was just magical, and absolutely won him that race back. So he could do the same here, but it depends what their pace difference is like again.
So Mataman done a 32.4 in his medium on his second lap of asking. Officer Duffy going well through sector 1. Lighting up the sector's magenta, as Mr. Brundle would say. Although they're very much purple, but
yeah,
we'll let Mr. Brundle off.
I think the wheel, the more favourable thing today.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a Silverstone-esque track. Would you agree with that? Although Silverstone maybe doesn't have just as many slow speed corners.
Yeah, Silverstone only has, I'd say, 1, 2, 3, maybe 3 low speed traction zones. So
I think Adam's going to derate here on his hot lap. He is. He's going to be derating before the last corner. Oh no, he's going to just get a small burst that airs out the corner, and then it's going to go. There's the derate to the line. 33.7. Serge got on the board of 34.2 on his third lap of asking in the medium tyre. So I think guys are maybe just trying to come out early, fuel in the car, find a bit of rhythm, and then they'll push. Pepper, his first time of asking, first time he's raced at USA, does a 33.2, so I think he'd be pretty happy. He's slotting P5 at the moment, and he was saying in chat that he has some internet issues, and it does not look exciting to be on board that car.
Oh.
So Jensen, I think SBW didn't want to start in the softs because he is now out in the medium compound tyre, so I think he believes he can go faster. Yellow flag sector 2, I think that's maybe just slow guys at the hairpin.
It might have been just a tighter lap through.
Here's Glock to the line. Oh, it was invalidated. So he's going to be pushing for a second.
Yes, he is.
I see Glocky. I assume this is pad related, but he can go all the way to first gear at that hairpin. If I even tried to touch the throttle near that, it would kill me. Oh, and that curb snatched his inside tyre there. Did you see that, Jensen?
Yeah.
That club seemed to try to pull the car round. He done well there just to realise it was coming very early, get off throttle. Because I think otherwise if you try and stay on throttle there, you're going to have a crash, unfortunately.
I think Pepper
and Mike, what's happened to Mitch? I think he's had a spin and he's just doing his best to stay out of the way of the other guys. So fair play to him. Bossman now out on the softer compound of tyre. Yusuf picked up another invalidation in the S's.
It again. Oh, his tyres are cooked. He's got to be careful again. Coming out, coming back to the pits here. I think you have to take that back to the pits.
So Duffy's went for another lap in his tyre. 2.5 tenths up through sector 1. A couple of tenths will find you 5 positions here as well. So a couple of tenths are definitely worth finding. Snatches, clips apex, nice squeeze that power on. Beautifully done, car very much to the left, so that's a toe you probably don't want to go pick up. He's far too off race line. That's probably going to cost you half a tenth to pull out to that left and pull back in. Gets a big chunk of the curb. That's one of the bits of the track you can abuse there, even on the strict corner cut, and you would have seen it in the early lap before the session that I done myself. Just after the sector 2 split, you can just before the sector 2 split, you can really abuse that hairpin inside curb. Just cut it all over it.
Postman 3 tenths up in sector 1. He had a very rough S's there.
So Duffy to the line, I think he is going to improve here. And he does, all the way to P4, 32.6. So found a lot of time in the last sector. Gonna try one more time, and if I disconnect then I'll sit this one out. Pepper, no problems dude, it's unfortunate you're having the issues, man. I feel for you, dude.
Postman.
What, pal?
Postman, he's
okay,
very
just leave it through there.
If
1
Postman
second,
gets
Jensen.
final sector, but Postman gets his final sector, I think he's gonna take it into the 29s. I think maybe a low 30 this lap. Look very rough, he's invalidated in the penultimate corner, straight in the pits. For him, Mad G up to P2 on the soft, so I completely didn't notice that. Mad G, good lap for him. Yusuf on his flying lap, he is invalidated. Mikey is also on a lap. I think this is his first race in OTL. Maybe wrong, but that's what I think at the moment. And well, he had a bit of a moment there. Mikey's going to cross the line, it's going to be a 32-0, it goes up to P3 behind his teammate for this weekend, Mad G. And Nelly on a lap as well, he's using the Apex.
So apologies Jensen, my my son decided that he was coming in to have a chit chat with me. So just ushered him back to his bedroom. Snowy race tonight, lads. Interesting.
So Nelly's got 1 minute 8 in sector 2, so I think Nelly might be on provisional pole here if he still have it together.
Mad G up there, P2.
Yeah, I know.
Woo!
Big lap with Mikey also up in P3.
Mikey, a very good day in HR on Saturday. Took pole at France, probably a very unexpected pole position at that as well.
Yeah. First ever pole.
Oh, nearly invalidation in the last corner, 2 seconds up.
That was a silly invalidation there by the game there. That shouldn't have really gave it to me. Just he didn't steer. He came out of the final corner. He didn't steer, then he steered at the last second and went off invalidated. On
Mikey's still pushing on. 10th up again. Oh, and he's backed out the lap. I think he just missed the apex second to last corner, but it was another 10th up on his lap there, so Mikey's got time in the pocket.
Yeah.
Oh, Pepper's dropped the car. I've just come on board. Oh. Pepper's dropped the car. It's in the wall. Just at the middle of the S's, so any driver coming through quick is going to need to be really careful. I think there's a Renault heading through, or Declan Special Energy, who's on an outlap, so shouldn't be too crucial. So Glock's still no time on the board. Glock came out in the softs, but no time. Was there another invalidation?
I think it is, yeah. He's in the pits. He has to make this next lap count. If he doesn't, he will be starting at the back of the grid. So anyone on the flying lap, Nelly into the pits this lap. Boastman just starting his lap right now. So Boastman 24.2, so he's a 10th faster than his last soft run, which he invalidated. And he's just invalidated that one.
Oh! So this is what qualifying could finish to. Guys not getting the clean lap done and pulling an invalidation.
Postman can make it back. Postman can make it back to the pits, but it's going to be very close.
Glock says he hates the circuit. I love it. I think it's a great track. I know it's not liked by many. I think they're not quite sure who's going to let go.
Mikey's
let. Yeah.
going to be interesting that Postman surely is going to be coming into the pits. Unless he wants to stick with that medium run. And Surge is out, and I think he retired in the pits.
So is Surge looking to go deep in the race? Now, he is a man that we know the hard tyre has really prevailed in his strategy calls. So, that could maybe be his tactic.
Yeah. He's going to make those
Yellow
hard
flag sector 2, I think that's the two Alpha boys getting out of the way.
Yeah, Mataman's out.
So hopefully the
well.
Alpha boys stay out the way. So Mataman looks happy to start in the medium. We've got Mikey maybe going to be sensible here. He may let Dr. Special Energy go and then try and pick up a toe in the main straight to open his lap. Maggi does well to get well out the way in the last sector.
Postman has just got the tyres put back on it. Here he got the tyres back wrapped up. So how long will it be until he gets let out again? And
I think
there to go straight away on new tyres. He has to get out as quick as possible. He's only got 10 seconds.
Dr. Special Energy looking to put together a strong lap here. This could be a challenging lap for some of the guys. And he goes in provisional pole.
Dr. Special Energy on pole. This could be it for Dr. Special Energy if he keeps that Postman on. He has to put in a rapid outlap here. You don't want to waste the tyres, but he does not want to lose this. Dr. Special Energy in the way. Postman has to get a move on.
Got on board with Mad JC, comes through the twisty stuff. Carrying good spaces. Oh, and the rear of the car tried to look like it's swapping round, but he's 2/10 up sector 1.
Yeah, Glock starting his lap as well. It's going to be a big...
SPW happy to start on his medium compound. Oh, what's happened there? SPW's came out the pits and then retired.
Postman's absolutely pushing this outlap here. Is he going to make it? Oh, it's going to be very close. You have to have about at least 30 seconds left on the clock as you cross sector.
See Maggi's split here, and he's still 2/10 up.
Oh.
So if he can find time in this last sector, he can maybe dislodge Postman from P2 at the moment. We've got Glock on a fast lap somewhere in the circuit as well.
Lee Nell's going to hold Postman here. Lee Nell has to get a move on. He's backing off. Lee Nell, oh, this is not good for Postman. Lee Nell backing off to start his lap.
So Postman's going to be in some traffic. This is going to be a tough one. Let's go back to Maggi. Maggi does dislodge Postman into that P2 spot, so Postman needs to be cautious
Here
of...
comes Mikey. Mikey always does it as well. He got P3. So Dr. Special is putting a very good lap then to get P1 at the moment.
So where is Glock? Where is Glock? Coming through the last corner is Glock. Where is he going to put the car? 20. Oh, he goes provisional pole 39.5. Big chunk of time to him and Dr. Special Energy.
Okay, Postman.
Officer if he goes P3, 31 flat.
This could be a slipstream here. Postman on Lee now. This could be a very, very
and this could be what gives Postman the pole. Lee Nels went deep. I don't think he's going to pick up any toe now. No, this is it's a drag race to the line now. Oh, and Lee Nels backed off. Lee Nell backed out it.
That well. He did that well though. He gave Postman at least over half attempt down that straight. I think Postman's going to put himself in P2 if he keeps this lap. You don't want to start in P6.
Where is Maggi? So he's a little behind. Nelly goes into P2 in a 30.2, so he gets a good lap on the board as the times start to fall in. We have Pepper coming into the last corner as well. He's 1.5 up, so he's looking to launch himself up the leaderboard as well. Stay away for that crazy. He goes into P3. So the leaderboard changing quick.
Here comes Postman. Is he going to dislodge Glock from pole? Is Glock going to keep this one? I think Glock's going to keep it just.
Postman P2.
Postman 29.7, a very good lap. But Glock is done it again.
SPW. SPW. You're some man. So that is it. I think everybody else came out at my G. He was 4/10 up and in the box. I don't understand. Happy to start there. So Glock from Bossman, Envinelli P3. Stephen Watson says in chat, evening gents and Chris. So Yeah. Well, good effort, Pippa, for your connection problems and that, to get yourself into P4. I think it's a good effort. So, Glock from Bossman, Evanelli, P3, Pepper4, Special Energy 5, Doofy 6, Mad G7, Mikey 8, Yusuf 9, SPW 10, Matoman 11, Pasley 12, Lee Nell 13, Mitch 14, Surge 15, and Jelly. Oh, I think did Jelly get in the session late? And P16 with no time set. I had to do 2 runs in the mediums. Ah.
That's a very...
Oh, and that SPW is our lead driver on the medium compound tyre. The only issue is he's the only driver that needs to start on a worn medium tyre in the race, because everybody in the top 10 apart from him is on softs, and everybody behind him has free choice. He sits in that P10 mark.
Oh,
so
it's quite grey.
Oh, so is there rain expected? Is this why? Now, we don't want to know, chat. Don't tell us, please. We don't want to know. We will see as it plays out. But we will see. I think that could mean, although it looked very dull. Where did we race the other day, Jensen? The track was very dull, but it never ever rain came. Was it the France race? I don't think it was.
No, it was. Oh,
Where did we race on Friday? Canada. Canada started very dull, didn't it?
But it never came though, that rain.
So guys, please, while you're watching, like the video. If you haven't already, sub to the channel. We're trying to chase 100 subs by the new year. 5 away. We appreciate it all. Oh, we've got a session start. Pepper and Pasley have readied up and not took the break, so this could be a session restart. Pepper and Pasley, who hit the X between them?
So you have to look at the stream there, I think.
Yes, I will rewind back a little just to see if we can get an idea of who started that timer.
Yeah, is everyone there though? And half of Pepper is not there. Did Pepper ready up, or did he not?
I am just going to tell you in 1 second. I am watching as the stream plays through, just to see whose tick first appears.
That's very weird. Pepper's not moving off the grid as well. He's staying right there, and he's been disqualified, and he'll be on the grid again. This...
I'm unsure exactly what will happen here.
Okay, so tyres.
So it was Pepper. It was Pepper that started the lobby. So I don't know how our admin feel about that for OTL. Pepper was the initial ready up. Every driver's got off the grid. He's now the only driver punished to be sitting on the grid and not get a form lap. Oh, and I've just seen somebody scud into the wall.
Yeah, that was Mad G there, I think.
I think that was maybe just a bit of lag. So let me just... I think we're going to go. I think it will be go time.
Is Pepper still there though? He didn't move off the grid. I think he's either punished himself there, or he just readied up and he just wasn't there again, or something. And there's predicted pit stop strategies. Soft,
which I have not seen, which is quite annoying.
Yeah. Soft, medium, or soft, hard came up on my screen there for the soft guys. Which I do think will be an easy one stop for the soft guys. Magi very close to Adam. SPW mediums, same with C-Passy down to Surge, P15, Jelly P16 on the softs, so he's going to try and fight through, and Matuman on the hards, so that's interesting. I think these guys at the back, and SPW really backing up, he's getting the gap for that, he's trying to get these guys in front tyres, pull down as much as they can, get the launch.
So, I think it's go time for the race.
Whose turn is it this week?
I think it's you, Jensen. I think I got the lights last week.
Alright.
I will watch deep in the pack. Oh, that's a nice camera angle.
Interrupt
Glock's
when
front
you
wing.
want, Chris, as we go 5 lights here in America. And they go, and Pepper's not there. He's gone up very slowly, and I think that's Adam in the back of him. They both drop back very far, and Boastman's up into the lead. He might have overshot it into turn 1. And Glock's going right back on him, and everyone's all over the place. Wing damage flying off everywhere. Pasley's already got a penalty, and you can actually see the penalties up here beside the names there. But Glock's got back past Boastman, and Boastman.
Oh yeah, I see that. The new flag's next to the name on the telemetry, so that's a new addition.
That's really, really big. That there, I've never noticed that, but that could be really big for us.
So as the grid feathers out, we've had, Yusuf, SPW gain 3, Linnell gain 3, Jelly up 5, Surge up 3, Pepper lost 9, Doofy lost 8, Mitch down 1, Pasley down 4, and Pasley with a penalty.
So Chris, as we go through this race, as you can see, is that SPW trying to make a move on Yusuf around the outside on the mediums? I think he's done it. He's going to have the inside for turn.
Yusuf does leave the space, he's very fair there. And SPW is going to go through it. Another position gained.
There, but he's got through. But, as I said, Chris, if you go on the spectator menu and look at the detail, you can actually go to penalties now. And there's someone off the track going through.
Yes, I will leave it on that because that's a good thing to have up. Yeah,
so you can actually see how many penalties people have. That is...
I like
this
that.
This update is huge, this. So, makes us job a bit easier on the Mondays, but, yeah. As we go with that, and there's a few guys that are not in the lobby, I think. You see, Williams ghosted, I think that's Matoman.
So is Matoman needing an invitation? Mikey's back in, Jelly's...
They're all just ghosted. I think that's it. Everything's shifting about.
And look, that's so. Our Yusuf's picked up a time penalty, and our timing screens have done their usual nonsense.
Yeah,
they could have fixed that.
So Pasley leading the Grand Prix then.
I'm seeing DRS on Boastman, but not opening the DRS slot on that back straight.
So everything's filled out now.
So, running order, Glock from Boastman, from M. Vanelli, Dr. Special Energy P4, Maggie 5, Mikey 6.
Oh, big look up for Yusuf there. Oh, him and SPW battling still. I think, and they're just Surge
and there's
some ambitious move into that. And is he going to pick up 2? SPW gone wide? I don't think he is there, but he might have lost a... Well, he was a bit... I don't know what's happened, but Surge got him into the penultimate corner. SPW in the pits though, I think he's got damage. But that's
and there goes Officer Duffy in the box as well. So if I was Officer Duffy here, I'd probably just going to bolt on a set of hards and push on.
Go to the end.
And SPW's left the session.
Oh, it's going to be a double stack. Officer Duffy's going to have to wait.
Oh, so SPW's left the session. Jelly's left the session and then double stacked his teammate. That is a sole one for Officer Duffy. Boastman picks up his first penalty of the session.
Jelly as well. Jelly's lost about the same time as Adam there. And he will come out in 15th and a long way back. See Bazzi under 6 seconds now. Lino has also picked up a penalty. And at the moment, Boastman just sticking the DRS.
Matoman and Linnell. Pepper's going to try and get the self-sorted button there, Jensen. Matoman, Linnell and Free Pepper all having an absolute ripper battle here. So Linnell, the man, the cork in the bottle with no DRS, but carrying very strong straight line speed in that car. Matoman never really got away with it. He's tried to take that inside line. Matoman holds the outside, good defence.
Yeah, look at...
Moved under braking. Oh, Pepper, was it Pepper? SPW.
Oh, and speaking of Pepper, Pepper's going up the inside. Linnell, they're both side by side through that whole section.
And Pepper is wing damage.
Linnell really wants to keep this, but Pepper's managed to get through on the softer tyre, and yeah.
Unlucky SPW, man. That's a tough one to come back from.
Glock's got a penalty, Boastman's got a penalty, both got penalties within a second of each other there. Both through the S's on that. They're struggling there. This is a big disadvantage for them. Nelly might be 4 seconds back, but he doesn't have anything at the moment, and he's never really got any penalties in these races this season, so it could be on to keeping this good. Special Energy right behind him though.
Yes, he has been hunted today. Matt G done on a solid P5.
Wow.
Now, is Mikey still running with damage? Because he's running a very strong P6 with wing damage. I don't think he is. That was
a big outbreak from Dr. Special Energy. Almost went for the back of Nelly here. He's really, the last few races, Special Energy's really been showing good sign of pace there. Adam just picking up a penalty, but yeah, he's got a lot quicker, and now he's challenging the podium now. And Yusuf has passed Surge as well, so, and Surge getting a bit wide through that section. You want to get on the marbles on the outside, or you're gone there. And I think he's going to try and hang in the DRS of his teammate and build up some energy maybe for attack.
Let's look at the gaps. Linell and Pepe. Let's watch this battle for about 7/10 gap. There's kind of a little train here behind. Kind of.
Yeah, this train's about to increase as well.
Mitch up to P12 on his medium compound tyre and got a good gap to see Passley, so Mitch running well.
Penalty. So, at the moment, Glock, Boastman, Yusuf, Pepper, Lino, Parsley, and Officer Doofy all got penalties at the moment. And there goes Boastman for a move up inside of Glock for the race lead. Glock going for the switchback again, just like turn 1 on lap 1, but I don't think
on round the outside, he's going to hang it. He's going to give him the inside line fine for down here. Boastman, he sends it on the inside.
That was
good driving.
This is brilliant. This is absolutely brilliant, this fight here. And look at Boastman, is he going for a little move there? No, he's not. They're both going wide there though. They're both really picking up the penalties quite quickly in this race. But they're getting the gap. The worst thing they want is a safety car. That's what they're taking the lead for.
Glock doing everything he possibly can to just try and break the toe as he goes up the fast straights, but the first straight's not really an overtaking opportunity unless you're absolutely on them through the last corner, but you can definitely close the gap through the S's to get the move done in that big DRS straight in sector 2.
Yeah, Glock really quick in the first sector there, and he's got the gap, he's got the DRS gap out, so Boastman's gonna have to get some work done to get back in there.
And if you look at the ERS between them, it appears that Boastman used a lot to try and jump Glock, and it's not quite worked out. So and Glock now, boys,
away. I think he knows his D rating, Boastman there. And Dr. Special Energy, he's got 60% energy, and he's just hanging in there behind Nelly. And he's got 70% now. So, Dr. Special Energy having a cracker of a race, no penalties yet. Same with Nelly, but
driving very smooth for sure.
Yeah, same with the Alfa Romeos as well. They're just hanging there in 5th and 6th, keeping their positions. Both Ferraris still very close. Yusuf having a big moment and Surge can capitalise on that. Take P2 as a take P7. It was sort of like a Hamilton.
What's happened to Boastman? Oh, Boastman boxed. Boastman pit.
Boastman early stop. Must be for the hards. It is
yes. On Glock pit too. They both pit.
Oh. They're going to come out in traffic here. This is not what they want.
Oh, Glock on mediums, Boastman on hards.
And
Glock's going to get out in front of Surge. So Glock has managed to wedge 2 Ferraris in between himself and Bossman.
He's got to watch out for the 2 Ferraris though. Look at Yusuf order back in the S's. And oh, Bossman's going to have trouble here trying to get through these guys. Unless he could make quick work of them down the straight.
My live chat, what's going on in my live chat? Interesting. Welcome guys. Please like, if you haven't already, like the stream.
Here comes Postman.
Okay, SPW. Thank you for letting us know. I will forward the information on.
All his energy. And here comes Yusuf, he's coming right at the back.
And it's a big set from Bossman on the inside. Good overtake. Yusuf does leave the space. I will say that, but Yusuf, he is very, very mature in sensing a move early and just leaving the door there because he is not wanting to jeopardise his race. He knows his race is not with Bossman.
There now. He's going to wait for this Bossman to make the move on turn and try and capitalise on that, maybe.
Although, well, Matoman is now joined at the back of this pack on his hard compound tyre.
Hard tyres. Matoman at the moment, so he's the only person who started on the hards as well, so that's really big. Here comes Matt G into the pits.
Nels Pepper had a connection issue.
So Matt G, he's going to come out on the medium tyre, so he looks like he might be trying to go to the end on those tyres. And
so Glock now all over the back of Mikey. Mikey defending well through the S's. Glock could have maybe sneaked a move up the inside. Yeah. So like Glock in that fresher compound tyre, he's really itching to go, but just having to be reserved because Mikey's on a warm tyre. But I think he's going to steal the DRS and send one down the inside. Mikey sees it coming, he's going to go for the big switchback. Go for the drive out the corners.
Is Mike? Nah, Mikey's not going to fight that.
He's going to just steal the toe all the way down the straight. Help him bridge a bit of a gap to Surge.
And Bossman makes the move.
Oh, and Pepper got an anti-stall off the line.
Oh, yep.
I have been there.
Too little reds, eh?
I think it's a thing quite common if you run medium traction, not so much on the no traction. But I think anti-stall is a thing that can hurt you if you've just not got the revs in the car. You let go of the clutch, put the foot down, and you just have nothing for about half a second.
So at the moment, 2 leaders, Nelly and Dr. Special, you still out on the softs as they're coming into lap 9 of this race.
And Dr. Special Energy has been stalking Nelly for every lap of this race.
Nelly just can't seem to get away from him. Nelly's almost derating as well, he's on 20%, Special Energy on 60, so it's a 3 times more of an advantage for Dr. Special Energy, and a bit more even with the DRS. And
I think Dr. Special Energy maybe, yeah, I agree with you there, Jensen. If I was going to make a move, I think this would be my time.
He's going to get the traction zone right though. Oh, he's a bit on the curb. Is he going to use anything? He's not going to use his overtake until the DRS, and he's just hanging behind him. There's no need.
So maybe Dr. Special Energy is just looking to preserve ERS.
He's forcing Nelly to waste his defending, I think. So
interesting strategy for sure. Let's go back to penalties. I have no interval, that's really annoying. So I don't know the gaps between drivers. I'm going to need to go on the board.
So Bossman on hards, Glock on mediums. Glock has to make those tyres last to the end, which, as long as he's careful, he should be able to. He's now 4 seconds behind the leaders. It was 8 seconds last lap, so it's a big chunk eaten out of it.
Gaining like a madman, as Glock does. Dr. Special Energy gets his first penalty of the race now. This is what could cost Dr. Special Energy not getting that move done early, Jensen. the more dirty air you saw, and Glock picks up another penalty.
Yeah, 6 seconds. At the moment, Postman, he's on the hards. He can push those all the way to the end without question. Glock
So yes,
might have to save.
as I was saying there, I think Dr. Special Energy has cost himself that penalty sitting in the dirty air.
I think he's going for it now.
He's not using overtake. I don't understand.
He's getting the DRS, he's getting close to Nelly, he's just sticking behind him. He don't want to go for it. I mean, if he did go for it, I reckon he would be able to get away with his energies. Things up. His yellow flag in sector 1, it's Mitch. He's lost it in the S's.
A very easy place to do such a thing as well.
Yeah. And, oh, he's very close to it.
And Mitch gets a 10-second penalty for that. No, come on, game.
That is just harsh, man.
He has a spin, stays off the... Oh, and he's doing well. Controlled there, Michael. Mitchell, sorry.
Yeah, drifting that car out of the S's there. Really...
So awesome. Special Energy is boxed.
Rallying there.
Special Energy boxes. He chooses not to stay behind Envy anymore and just get out the traffic.
He's going for the jump on him, isn't he?
Yes, I think it's an undercut attempt. Oh, they've missed. Our 2 Alpha boys have boxed. So Mike, is he going to get the jump in Dr. Special Energy out the pits? I don't think so. Not quite. Surge gets his first penalty of the race.
Yeah, so everyone who hasn't got penalties at the moment, and there goes Glock already taking the lead of the race, and there it is, Glock back into the lead of the race. He's got, well, a almost 6-second gap to Postman, and the only drivers yet to get penalties, Nelly, Mikey, Jelly and SPW, which would be crucial at the end of the race, and Mitch, he's crashed, coming into the pit lane.
1, 2, 3, 4, the comma. Is Jensen Irish? Very Irish.
Yeah, I'm the most Irish person in the world. You know that. You know me. And there you go. And so, Nelly's going to respond to Dr. Special Energy here. He's going to come into the pits, pushing it right into there.
Mike says, being nice, I have hearing aid and somehow my ears are bleeding. I don't understand that statement at all.
And Nelly... Wait, Red Bull weren't ready. The mechanic wasn't... Every mechanic came out apart from one. The wheel gun guy did not come out for about 5 seconds. And Nelly's going to lose out 5 seconds... or more. And
he's going to be under massive pressure from Mikey here coming into this last corner. Mikey will have the better drive because he's coming off the racing line.
What a lock that is. That is. So we had Glock with the team not ready there. Nelly, even with the team called.
So unfortunately...
The guys not ready. And Mad G. Mad G's lost it in the S's and he's got damage as well. And,
oh yeah.
That is... What a good race Mad G was running in. He was ahead of Nelly even. He's only
Mitch
got 3
is my
seconds
hero.
penalties, but he's done.
Yeah, so Adam got whacked at the front. He tried to get off the line. There was an anti-stall car in front of him and he just straight in the back, unfortunately.
Mataman on the hards. He's got past Surge on the mediums and he moves up into P3, but he's got 9 seconds of penalties, Mataman has. He's just got to take...
Surge doing a diss track on Jensen.
Mate, that will never happen. Period.
So, the ring order, Glock from Busman, Matoman 3, Surge 4, Special Energy P5, Lionel P6, Envinelli 7, Mike 8, Yusuf 9, Maggi rounding out our top 10, but he just took heavy damage, so he's probably going to have to box. Jelly P11, Pepper P12, SPW P13, Pasley 14, Doofy 15, and Mitch P16.
Yeah.
Let's see, Gats have got Pepper all over the back of Jelly.
Mitch picks up his first actual penalty of the race. So I'd never count that 10 seconds one really. That was a bit shit luck there by standing by the game. It was quite affected by the game really there. But
yes, it's been rough.
yeah.
So Magi boxes onto the hard compound. It'll take him the 15 laps he needs very easily. Pepper and Jelly now having a ding-dong battle. Stay on board with this one.
Pepper. So Jelly's looks like he's going to the end on those tyres. Pepper, did he start on the mediums?
Let me see.
No, he only pitted to them a few laps back. I think lap 10, lap 11 he pitted for those. Anyways,
so let's see, is there any more? No, we get a lead. Yeah. Oh, we can see people's fastest laps now.
Is it a look like? It's Mitch, I think. And I think Nelly managed to get through on the inside just before the long, continuous...
Who is the #1 commentator out of yous both? Me.
Fuck off.
Dumb and Dumber on comms. Mike, you comms on Wednesdays, Fridays and Saturdays, mate. I don't know what you're talking about.
I think Glock might have picked up another warning from that there. It's 7.5 seconds.
Lee Nell fight, this is what I wanted to see. Lee Nell v Nelly. I think Nelly's actually just went through.
Yeah, Nelly got through the last lap.
Jelly picks up a time penalty for corner cutting.
That's a very big penalty, that. What happened there?
Damn, I'll go into another retirement. What are you like? You just in here to give me a bad day? You animals. The sexual tension between this commentary team is thick. Yeah, you should make you're not too good. Yous are evil. So C. Pasley picks up another 3-second time penalty. So C. Pasley is now halfway to disqualification at the halfway point of the race. That is very, very critical.
Sliding about there and he goes wide again. That's definitely another warning, I reckon. Officer Dookie picks up another penalty. Well, it's been after that start. Most very unlucky there.
So our gaps have plateaued. The only close gap is SPW and C. Pasley, but SPW is an AI controlled car.
So at the moment the gap, the net, let's say that we're going to call it the net gaps at the moment. The net gaps out front is 5 seconds between Glock and Boastman. If you see penalties wise.
Yes.
So if the race ended like this, it'd be Glock, Boastman, Surge for the top 3. Nelly would just jump.
Oh, and Boastman's just picked up a time penalty that now makes it more.
Oh, Pepper's out of the session. Pepper's crashed the thing.
Is that going to be a safety car?
You can see
VSC out.
And SPW's got overtaken on Man G. As that same VSC came out, I don't know if Man G gonna let him back through. Is SPW gonna go through? I don't think he is. So
it was very strange watching the AI trying to... I mean, the AI looks like it's just trying to go flat out and not even run at the Delta here. I don't understand this.
Pepper was one of the guys who had no penalties as well, I think.
Oh, and Glock's taking this time to box?
Is he? And he is as well. Is this soft tyres? Or is this mediums? Postman stays out and is a drive-through.
And Lee Nell gets a drive-through?
And it's medium tyres for Glock. Glock going to the end on those tyres then.
So there is going to be a gap here. Glock's going to have about 8 seconds to find.
This might have lost Glock the race here. Because and Surge goes back past Matterman. Matterman in the pits, he's taking the time to pit.
But he goes to hard compound tyre?
Wait, what? He started on the hard tyre. No, it's a... Wait, was that a drive-through? Nah. Surely not. Was that a drive-through by Matterman?
So let me just
go see...
stops. Yeah, it was.
So Maximan might have sped under the VSC then.
Oh, and I think Mitch has dropped it at the S's. I don't know if that's a retired car. He's out.
It is a retired
and he's
car.
on the racing line. That's got to be a safety car.
Is
He's on the racing line. Come on, game.
And it's
VSC again.
Is Boastman going to stay out? Boastman, is he going to stay out and hold this lead, or is he going to take the time to pit?
Now, do you go softs?
It's a very, very difficult one to get to the end. On 12 laps on the softs is quite hard. But it's manageable, but like I said, manageable.
Roses are red, violets are blue, Adam is last. Lol. Wow.
And so Mikey's got a drive through at the moment as well. So he's yet to serve that. As looking at the race order, this could be very interesting.
So Glock has already got that gap that was 8.9 down to 6.8. And we've not even had a full lap of running since they both came out the box. So I think Boastman's going to be under pressure.
Yeah.
By about lap 24, round about that mark.
So Glock, he's got one warning after his last penalty, and I definitely think that's another warning just there. And it is.
Look at Surge on his tyre still from the start. Is Surge going for a one-stop medium to soft here?
I think he is here. And here comes Dr. Special Energy at the moment. He's got 3-second penalty, but this stint has been, he's got 100% energy.
Right, well. Dr. Special Energy cannot afford not to pass Surge now. He cannot afford not to pass them. He needs to go and bridge the gap.
Yeah, he's going for it here.
And there he goes, overtake on nice and early.
He knows it's a position he's not fighting for, but Surge could come back on the softs at the end of the race, possibly. Depends how much of a pit stop loss it is. Nelly, is Surge going to hold Nelly up here? If he does, Dr. Special Energy could be on.
Oh, and Surge has got a penalty. He's picked up a penalty.
He picked up a penalty very early on, but I think
I didn't think he had one.
Yeah. If a safety car came out, Nelly could be in prime position to win this race.
Yes.
Glock 33.4.
Glock gets he has now got a 3-second deficit to Boastman in penalties. Glock now on 9, Boastman only 6.
Yeah, that was last lap. I said so.
Oh, so I do apologise.
Yeah. No problem. So Nelly through, Surge in the pits, soft tyres on, and I think did he have a penalty there? I don't know. No. I think that was the game just glitching out there visually for us. But he's out in P7 at the moment, so he's got a decent gap to Mikey, and he's got a decent gap ahead, so he could go all out as long as he can. Yusuf has to pit again, I think, or if he hasn't pitted. Yeah, I don't
Yellow
think
flag, sector 3. Full course safety car. Oh, Mad G has retired. Oh, was Mad G retired at the last corner?
Come on, Adam. Can we go around and
He has.
see?
I think Mad G's dropped out of the last corner. So full course safety car. This is Nelly's opportunity to win.
It's Boastman's opportunity to get the advantage back on Glock here. I think surely Glock will pit as well. Dr. Special Energy will pit, and Surge might have pitted at the absolute right time there.
Oh yes, that's a good point.
If you got a decent outlap in, he could possibly jump back up into P3.
So Mad G says no wheel spin. The car just went round. That's an interesting one.
In the final corner, that's a very strange crash, that. So here comes Nelly and everyone just coming into the pits here. So here comes Boastman coming past on
no
his
worries, Mad G.
Tires.
That is a definite. Please do.
Who will stay out? Would anyone stay out? Surgery should know.
Very good effort today, sir. Just take positives away from today, Mad G. Your pace was tremendous.
So Mikey also coming to the pits. Well,
So Bossman leads.
Serge is going to lose out. He's going to lose out to Nelly and Dr. Special Energy. So I think it's a safety car with the Delta. He has to stay under that Delta. He's probably lost quite a lot of time. But he's going to be P5 in the hunt for the podium here between the top 5. And at the moment, if it stays as it is, when everyone catches up, it will be Nelly who takes the win from Dr. Special Energy and Surge, which would be a very
interesting for sure. So Jensen, I just need to quickly get the toilet, dude. If you give me 1 minute, please.
The safety car.
Well, the safety car is out.
You wouldn't have to.
1 second.
Okay. Go, bro. Okay, so as we're lap 19 at the moment, so these tyres, with everyone where they are, this is the first lap under the safety car. So lap 22, I think, is the latest it will be. So lap 22 or lap 21 will come in. So I don't think it will catch up, bunch up together in the next lap. But if it does, fair enough. What Glock wants is the safety car to come in as quick as possible, because he needs to get past Postman, he needs to tow a gap. But it's not going to be very easy when Postman will have the DRS, and it's not going to be very easy when the guys behind him have minimal penalties as well. If Nelly keeps within the DRS of those guys, he will win the race. As long as he keeps it out of the penalties, he is looking the big favourite here. Podium is anyone's game, I think.
I think we've got a few drivers inside that kind of top 5 mark that really could all be on the podium.
SPW's got no penalties as well. Mikey has
SPW no longer in the race, unfortunately.
They both have no penalties, I meant. SPW Mikey.
SPW will come out the standings though, as he retired in the pit lanes, won't he? He's an AI control car, yeah. So Mikey, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, Mikey and Nelly are the only two running cars then without any penalties, so Mikey could jump up a lot here. And knowing Maxman has a 12-second penalty, Yusuf 6, Steve has, he's got 18, that's going to really hurt him. 9 seconds Nino. It's going to be very, very close at the end of the race. But I think the safety car will come in this lap.
Yeah, I would think so. If not this, it will definitely be next. But I think Officer Duffy will catch them up.
Yeah,
he doesn't want to push. Don't push too hard.
And
you just want to take it easy. Do not burn out the tyres too early. If you
catch up on the line, did he catch up on the line though?
Yeah, they're all in the back straight. The safety car is going to be very slow through sector 3. I think he gets up to them.
As the safety, he has to be caught up as they cross the safety car line, and they're not going to be coming in this lap. It's going to be another lap under the safety car, unless the safety car goes late.
Think he would have released. Yeah. So Adam maybe just needs to drop some of the pace out the car, slow down. No need to push. Safety car's not going in.
Yeah, Adam, you.
Donkey. He knows we mean it in fun.
Oh, and it is in this lap, a very late.
Oh, so that is a late call. Oh my god!
As a midway through.
So let's see Bossman close the pack up.
Third to last corner, and look at them all. They're all side by side almost, and Bossman has to.
Dr. Special and he needs to be careful here. He just doesn't want to be beside.
Yeah, there's no green flags until they cross the line, and then goes Bossman. He's gone now. There's a few.
So Mikey got a small penalty there, but I think that will be a penalty that is removed. I think they couple of 5-second time penalties for the guys that are racing. Don't stress that we know they're not major contact.
9th, 10th and 11th will get 5 seconds there as they go racing again. There's nothing going on at the moment. They're all keeping position. Jelly getting past Paz here, that might be crucial for this race. Because Jelly only has 3 seconds, he can jump up a lot of positions here if he gets close. And at the moment, Postman is in the lead of this race. See, Housley is almost at disqualification. He's got to be really careful in this last few laps of this race.
So yeah, I don't know what's going on with Officer Duffy.
Oh,
I'm unsure. He seems
getting
to
a
be.
toe. Glock's going to go for the move, I think. He's going to go.
Oh, and he sends on the inside. Postman sees it coming. Snatch lock up from both. Postman's going to cut back to the inside. He's going to then go for the move on the outside, but Glock's going to try and hold it. Small wheel touch. He's leaving space. Postman is staying there though. He's going to take the inside line for the tight one. Glock will get the switch back in. He's going to
be side by side
get better drive. And I think Postman will just hold on the inside line there.
Only just. But
Glock's derating. He's derating now. He's derating now, so that's going to hurt him.
Oh, he's hit the back of Postman there.
No damage, I don't think.
Yeah.
No damage.
Yeah. Dr. Special Energy, he's just sat right there, just looking at these guys battle. He can take advantage of this, getting the DRS to stay there. Nelly has to really take advantage of this because this is his race win potentially here. He just has to stick there.
Oh, and Postman's went deep, turn one. Glock's going to get through. Glock is through in the inside. He's going to have the outside. So are they going to attempt to go side by side through the S's? This will take some really good driving between the two. Look at that. Oh, they've just went side by side through the S's.
He's got another penalty. Especially he's got another penalty, but he's in the DRS range here. This is crucial for Nelly. Nelly is in the
so
range.
Nelly is leading the race at the moment.
Yeah. If they keep battling, this is perfect for them. And Dot Specially very close to Postman. They're all getting in the slipstream with each other there.
Look at the full train of cars pull over to the side there. Nobody wanting to let go of that toe at all. Is Matoman's gaining and subs, gaining. Is he going to make a move on the inside? He's going to send one. Not quite close enough this time. Let's look further back. We've got Mikey and Yusuf.
It's going to be a hard battle, this. Matoman, you don't want to lose too much time because he's got so much penalty, but it's a fight. It's a very hard fight to go for, really. Knowing the guy has less penalties ahead.
Oh, and look now, Jensen. Bosman has the advantage in ERS to Glock.
Yeah, and the DRS as well. Dot Special just dropped out of it. Maggi's left as well, is he? Oh, there's been an incident in the final sector, I think. Or is that just
Jelly?
No, it is.
Jelly has spun. No damage, he's got
someone.
no damage. Interesting to see exactly what's happened there.
So I think there's a bit of lag and someone just took him out. And Jelly, what's happened to him there? And Jelly is retired from the session. I think that might have been a bit of lag from someone there. But
so if Jelly is watching, maybe he'll give us a head up.
And is that a DRS? He's out of DRS already. Is Postman. Glock's doing what he needs to do.
Maggi left to go put his footage in. No worries, dude. Good effort, as I say. Very strong effort this evening.
Yeah.
Unfortunate circumstances, but you had some strong pace in the car, take a lot of positives away.
So Glock's already got the DRS advantage over Postman here. So Postman lost that. Oh.
So at this rate, I don't see Dr. Special Energy pulling away from Envinelli at all.
This is really weird lag. They're all lagging about. Glock's got a gap, and Bossman's lagging all over the place.
Oh, I hope Bossman's not scheduled to have one of his disconnects. That would be really horrendous. And for some reason,
he's gone off.
Oh no, he's not. No, wait, what? He hasn't. And apparently he's one lap down. Wait, what?
Just wait for the gaps to filter out again. He was 6/10 for a whole lap apparently, and then I think that's. It
Is
looks
that
like
a
the
full
AI
disconnect?
and it's gonna lag back. Is he?
I don't know.
And he's losing out here, and
he has
now.
I'm gonna get Bossman an invite. Bear with us ASAP, guys. Let me just send them. Oh, I think he's offline. No. Oh, he had a full connection drop there, I think. Yes, at last online a moment ago, so I think he's had a full internet disconnection there, Bossman. I don't think it's the PlayStation. I think that was internet related.
Here comes Nelly, he's coming on the back of Dr. Special Energy. Is he going to go for a move? He's not going to. And we're waiting to see the gap between the leader and Nelly. At the moment, it's 4.5 seconds.
And now,
so in the next 4 laps, Glock has to pull out another 4.5 seconds.
So we actually could see the two brothers on the podium here tonight.
Yeah, it's looking like that at the moment, especially with Boostman out of the picture now. And Serge, he's really, Mataman's right on his back, and I think Mataman's going to go for a move into turn 1, and he is. He's sending up the inside. This could be important for Mataman, for the guys behind, but it could be.
Oh, and Glock gets another penalty
for Glock as well. This could be the win for Nelly here. He just has to really hold on for dear life. He has to hold on to those no penalties at the moment. And at the moment, he's only got 2 warnings. He got a warning last lap.
Oh, and it gets the penalty there. I see him snatch over the line.
Oh,
so Dr. Special
good.
Energy now, if he gets on the blower to Jeff and asks what's happening, he can see if he can pull 3 seconds to Nelly. This is Dr. Special Energy's race to win.
He's got 5.3 seconds to Glock. Glock has to pull out another few tenths on him, as they all go past Postman there.
Mato Man is the best thing since sliced bread. I don't understand SPW and Matt. You are. Glock will win. Glock has 12 seconds in penalties. He needs to find, and Dr. Special, he's not fully pulling away, or he's starting to go now, I think.
It's 6.1 seconds there. 6.1. No, 6.3.
He's 6, and he is 6.4 to Nelly, so he needs to find another 5 seconds to not be beaten by Nelly, because he has a 9-second disadvantage in the penalties.
He needs to find another 2.5 now. So he could do it. He has to push, but he's got to be careful for penalties. Like I said.
No, but Nelly's half a second behind, so Nelly from the leader is 6.7 seconds. Add 3 seconds. Glock needs to find 3 or 4 seconds still.
Nelly could push his luck a bit. He could go for the pace instead. He's got his penalty. He could push a few warnings if he wants. He's got to be careful with another penalty as well. Serge is just on the edge of the podium here. It's a yellow flag, and it's both the same.
And Duffy goes through on Lee Nell on the inside. So after what was a very abysmal opening running in first 22 laps for Officer Duffy, he's found a bit of pace on that soft compound and pushing on. Serge, Yusuf and Mikey all ding-dong battling in the last sector as well. I think we have Matoman at the front of that Q2.
So Glock hasn't picked up another warning. He's being careful now.
Yep, and he needs to find another 1.9 seconds.
The way the gap is going, it's going to be very, very close. I think Nelly has, if he keeps in that DRS and just gets a move done, possibly, he needs clean air through the sector 1. It's very losing out.
Was it C. Parsley Jelly? C. Parsley Jelly?
Oh, Serge's got another penalty. That might have cost him.
And he's getting hounded by you. Oh, and I thought Yusuf was going to Lee Nell. Oh. I don't think it'll be deliberate then. I don't think so. Lee Nell, no runs, no assists. It's maybe a lock-up, Jelly. I'm not sure.
the way the gap's going, you can see Nelly catching up on the DRS. That could be a crucial moment of the race. And
so what
you see
is the gap
there?
He is 8 seconds. He's still within a second.
Not great.
Nelly still has 1 second. Well, 9/10 now to, I think, Glock maybe push last lap. So as Glock comes through the second last car, oh, and see Parsley's dropped the car.
I think Nelly has to try and make an overtake on this last lap down the straight on Dr. Special Energy. As much energy deployment as he can down that. And the gap is 8.4 and it's 8.6, 8.5, 8.6. Oh, it's very close.
It's going to be close.
Nelly's running out of time here. Glock pushing all his life here. He wants this to carry on.
And Nelly is pushing hard too. He is overtake button out every corner, just looking for every little tenth he can.
He's out of the gap now. The only
by 2/100ths of a second.
Yeah, but he's pushing like how he don't want to get another penalty. If he gets another penalty, that's his P2 gone.
Yeah, on the screen, Jelly. Yeah, I like it. I love it. It's great. It makes it a lot easier from our standpoint.
Is this going to be it for Nelly? Is he going to get moved on? No, he's not. Got Special Energy holding his own there, P2. And
so Glock just needs to take it easy. He's going to win the race by only a few tenths.
Only a few tenths, yeah. The gap's coming down in the
9.2. Oh, it's back to 9.4. 9.5. There's going to be a few tenths in it. I don't think. Maybe just about the second mark.
Or is the yellow flag in the final sector? Is Glock? He's going to come across the line. At the moment, it's going to be his 10th win in a row.
I think he does take the line. Let's see his Nelly. I think he's going to take the race win by just a few tenths of a second.
No, he's not. It's going to be a second.
Yes, 1 second. Glock takes it by.
On the podium, though. Great effort from Dr. Special Energy. Absolutely class stuff from him.
So Glock wins OTL round 12 USA. Envinelli P2. Dr. Special Energy 3rd. Surge 4th, Mikey 5th, Matoman P6, Yusuf P7, Duffy P8. Well done, Glock. That not an easy one tonight. Not an easy one. But well driven. Driver of the day for Surge from the game. And that was 1 second he takes the race. Oh, and he's taking a selfie on the grid.
I'll tell you what. I've just seen someone else's stream, and so basically, you can actually see when you're driving. You actually see how many penalties people have by their name.
Oh wow!
Yes.
So Glock from Nelly, Dr. Special Energy, Surge 4th, Mikey 5th, Mataman 6th, Yusuf 7th, Duffy 8th, Linnell 9th, Bossman 10th, SPW 11th, C Parsley 12th. Unfortunately, I think Bossman's internet completely went away. And I think he actually had another league race at 9:30, so I hope he's managed to get it back up to get into that one. So we will see if we can get... Glock is not a comms guy, but we know Envinelli is, and we'll see if we can Dr. Special Energy in for a little chit-chat. So Envinelli, and where is D? Dr. Special, I think I'll need to type him in. So Dr. Special Energy. I think that's the one. Yes, it was. I hope I did. If not, we've just invited a random that he's going to come in and going to say, "How does your race went?" And he'll go, what?
Nah, I think you got the right one. As long... Yeah, I'm sure.
So I'm actually intrigued. I'm confused to why the game has put that in addition to the drivers, because I'm sorry, but I think a driver having to go into his MFD and actually physically ask for that information is better than you just being given that information freely.
Yeah.
I don't think the driver should be able to see what penalties the next guy has in front without asking your engineer, because a driver wouldn't know unless he asked his engineer. So I'm a little bit against the drivers seen on the screen, the driver in front's penalties, but I'm all for the comms being able to see it in the spectator list. Nelly, are you with us? Congratulations on another podium. So close. It was so close. 1 second. Did you know that Glock had that many penalties?
Yeah, in the new update, it shows you how many penalties they are in the standings in the top left-hand corner next to their name. I was already at 12 seconds, and the first two, fair enough, my warnings were good, but the third one, I was just so frustrated behind Dr. Special Energy that it was just ridiculous. But like, yeah, but what goes on?
And the positive note, the fight goes on. Without that P2, you know, further down the grid, Glock gets another big jump. You keep that fight alive for another week, and I think you'll keep it alive for another week again.
I will I'll never ever stop fighting. It's just
the traffic was hurtful today.
Did you see my pit stop?
And the wheeljack man not there? Cost you 5 seconds?
I think Mitch pitted like half a lap before me, but I didn't notice. So I think, yeah, my pit stop was, I think it was 8 seconds. So
that's a 5 second loss.
Yeah. I came out 6 seconds behind. I would admit my first stint was awful. Like I don't know how I kept Special Energy behind me for that long. But on the mediums, I was, apart from Glock and Boastman, I was like destroying everyone at pace.
Yeah, I think you were the third fastest driver on the grid, very easily.
If I just got that track position just before the safety car, I could have just followed them home.
So that would make me then think that you couldn't have done more, and that pit crew has probably cost you the win there today.
Yeah, we've been 2016 Monaco'd again. But, nah,
ouch.
No.
Yeah, I saw that as well.
You could feel my pain, isn't it? It's just like,
yes.
I'm pretty sure I saw one mechanic you just sat down. Everyone else was out there, but one mechanic decided to not come out.
I think they were just just having a cigarette after Mitch's pit stop, and they didn't know I was coming in. It was still a fun race though. Like it's a great track. Like when me and Taj were doing it earlier, I got 15-second penalties, and to only get 3 seconds, it was just I'm gonna be ruining that last mistake. It was a fun race nonetheless, and it shows still not giving up.
No.
Even if I don't have the pace, even if I don't have the pace of Glock, I can beat him on tactics. So.
Yes. And I think Glock knows that as well, because he really got the foot down the last couple of laps. I think he knew you were there and knew that the threat to his win was you.
Yeah. It was. I think it was only a second at the end, but it was bloody close. But he had to. I think he kept because one lap, like I'd match him, and the next lap he opened like 1.5 seconds. I think he was just saving ERS, pushing ERS, saving ERS, pushing ERS. But like he did really well to pull out 9 seconds. Even though I'm stuck behind another car, 9 seconds or in like 5 laps is still really good. So credits to him. And credits to Special Energy. He's my teammate in GP3, so we're going to have some arguments on the pit wall tomorrow.
Oh, I didn't know that. I did not know that. So Glock says it's a glitch where you actually at the moment cannot pit within a lap of your teammate, or it will do that to you every single time.
Yeah, I know about that glitch. I just didn't know. I didn't see it tells you says teammates in the pits, but I did not actually notice that Mitch appeared. So,
yeah.
I think.
But what can you do?
I think you have to like use a race engineer and ask to box. If your teammate does pit after like 1 lap, you'll have to do that. I think.
Okay.
So maybe that stops it. Yeah.
It's very weird because you could try and go off a strategy. You could change your strategy, but you don't call for the box, and you just come in, and
yeah.
It seems the team was ready for you, but it seems the team was ready for you, but yeah, that one guy.
Yeah, they're only halfway through their cigarettes.
Good effort though, Nelly.
Thank you guys.
Full
I
of
appreciate
praise,
it.
man. You can see in your driving style, you've got that bit between your teeth regardless of what's happening round about you. And I respect
I
that.
drive with emotion. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I really drive with anger, and it really helps sometimes.
For sure. And it is very, very clear to see on track. So before we wrap up, Jensen, a driver of the day call. Now, I was thinking about this, and I genuinely wouldn't go this route, but I think Glock kind of really deserves it today. He never had an easy run, and then he really had to show that if he didn't push and push hard, Nelly would have took the win away. So I think under pressure, it's the first time he's been under mass pressure in the last 5 laps, and he stayed cool. That would be my choice. Maybe you have a different view. I think it's your week to call.
Well, I mean, my choice would be Dr. Special Energy. Really, like he's been getting so much faster after every single week, and today he had such good pace and quality, and in the race he just managed it so well. Just stayed in the DRS, waited patiently, and when it came after the safety car restart, he just held his own, not getting any penalties afterwards, and just that would be my call.
So you heard it from Jensen first, guys. It was Jensen's call this week. So Dr. Special Energy is our driver of the day for USA. So congratulations again to Glock, to Special Energy, and to Nelly. A very good drive by all. OTL keeps sending us safety cars in the last 10 laps of the race, because I think we've had about 8 and they've been great. I love it. And on that note, HOR is back on Friday, and OTL will be back next Monday. We will see you then, guys. Take care.